Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DOKKAN battle video. And in this video, we are taking on the Red Zone Metal Cooler. So this is stage 5 of the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone. In this video, we're basically completing 2 of the new missions at once. So I am running a team with all 5 super types, and we get it done within, I think it's like 8 turns you need to get it done to get the mission here. So what I opted to try was a GT hero team basically. So I'm running the Year 7 Super Saiyan 4s. The EZA LR Super Saiyan 4s. I have Tech Gogeta, who he doesn't really come into play here, but I had him because I thought he would just be a nice option to dodge supers for me. And he was like a tech option I could run. And then I have Tech Gogeta as well to hopefully get their transformation and their scouter. That actually doesn't come into play either here. So Tech Gogeta just kind of was an L here, but that's fine. Basically, the idea with this team, it's a lot of power very quickly, right? So these Year 7s, you can see with the guaranteed additionals and everything, they can do a lot of damage very quick. But this team has 4 units that have active skill super attacks. So the 2 Year 7s and then the 2 Year 4 LRs, they all could just blast off active skill supers. So that to me was a great way to like get through phases quickly and like lower my turn count, right? So we tank that very well there, which is very good. And then the Super Saiyan 4 units are actually quite good. They're defensive once they've done some supers and can build up a little bit. But just the fact that they have that dodge counter in their pocket is very useful. So running a team like this, you know, it's a little RNG dependent, but you always have a chance. If you're in a red zone where you can dodge, if you dodge the supers when you need to, like this team could probably get through darn near any red zone in the game that allows dodging, right? Which is very, very cool. I believe actually the int unit I take here is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Dokkan Fest, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I see him there on my team. So yeah, we did get all typings here. Like I said, this is going to be within 8 turns. Yeah, 500k there. So this it gets very dicey quickly, right? This first metal cooler is so tough because he can multi-super. Obviously, you can see he hits really hard, and he's basically unkillable. You literally are sitting here basically just stalling out the turns until he transforms into the metal cooler core, and then that's when you can actually damage him. So this basically, my whole idea here is I just need to try to survive out, and I actually take it a little bit risky here. I didn't use an item here, and the reason why is my thought is if I can get to the metal cooler core without using an item, I think within my 4 turns of Whis, I'm going to kill him. And I pretty much have to within the 4 turns of Whis to meet the turn count requirement anyways. So that's my thought, is I'm going to play it a little bit risky here. And just hope that I get through and don't get supered in the wrong spot. Or that if I get supered, that I get the counter super. And then I can kind of get through. So here it happens. We get the counter super with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That probably kills us right there, right? So a little bit of RNG is helping us along the way here. This is actually a very tough red zone stage. So to see this GT hero team get through it within that turn count and having all typings, so you're kind of crutching your team a little bit by forcing yourself into every typing, when realistically, like I maybe wouldn't have brought an int unit here, I maybe would have just picked another powerful unit. That's kind of how it goes. So this turn here is a little dicey again, because I have that Tech Gogeta on the end. So I decide, once again, playing it quite risky here. Tech Gogeta taking a hit there on the end is dangerous. So I heal up the little bit that I can here. I risk it again, no item. And I just hope that either if this guy gets super that he can tank it, which I think this guy can tank. Yep, so we get supered here. This guy cannot dodge counter because he's not Gogeta yet, right? He's got to transform first. But yeah, we are able to tank that. And I knew that we would based on the earlier super we had taken in the fight. I think we took one for like 75k on the same unit. And defensively where he was, I knew we would be able to tank there. So I'm actually okay with this. The big thing though is that Tech Gogeta on the end, I either want him to get supered and he counters and he's got 70% chance to do that, or I'm just praying that with his defense gains on super that he can at least just tank a normal and not die, because he is type disadvantage here, which is pretty scary. But I think after this turn he goes into the metal cooler core, right? So we get the attack here. Obviously additionals are good with this guy because his defense stacks up very quickly at first. I think he gets like 250% stacks or something to get him started. And then he does have a defense on super effect as well. So now after getting that double super, we tank for double digits on the normal, which is awesome. So now it's kind of like, all right, we're in the end game now. We're on turn 4, so we've got 4 turns to finish this guy out. You can see now we've got active skills, so now we're just going to go crazy, right? So we're going to just blast with an active skill. I think we're going to transform and blast with another active skill because we're below 50%. We have to pop Whis here, right? Like, there's no doubt. So now we're just riding Whis the rest of the way. And so now the hope is that we can kind of slowly heal up while hopefully not taking too much damage here. And we can just ride Whis for these next 4 turns is kind of my idea here, right? Now, I actually think before I swing with Gogeta here, I think I might opt to double Whis. I'm pretty sure that's what I do. Yeah, because I'm thinking even with a single Whis, this Metal Cooler core hits too hard. So now what I'm doing is I'm trading my 4 turns of Whis to basically just have 2 turns of I'm going to survive no matter what. Because he's going to super me for double digits, basically, with double Whis on. And I'm just going to hope that I have enough power. Because what kind of made me change my mind there about just using a double Whis instead of a single, it's like, well, I think I'm going to have more active skills next turn to really get his health down, right? So my goal is I want to see if I can't actually just kill this guy next turn while I'm under double Whis safety. And if I don't, my hope is that I have him with it in like 1 hit, that I have to go into like 1 no item turn and just hope. So here we get the super counter, which is nice for extra damage. Obviously, had I known I was going to get that, I maybe wouldn't have had to double Whis here, but we played it safe, right? And then 10 mil for this guy, dude. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku hitting real hard. I'm going to be honest, like, I haven't been using these guys enough, and I need to use them more because they are so freaking good. They are insanely good. And then Tech Gogeta here, he kind of was an L for me, I'm not going to lie. He literally just sat on the end and didn't do anything this whole fight. It's unfortunate because by the time, like in this difficult content, by the time you get to his turn restriction to transform, you're usually below 70%. Like, it's pretty tough to stay healthy, especially if you don't have like a great way of healing back up. And you can see, ever since like very early in the fight where we took that 500k hit, like we've just been reeling. Like our health has been teetering in like the 20 to 40% range. Like we just have had no traction on our health. And it's just so hard to heal that back while trying to survive. So once again, that's kind of why the double Whis is in play here. But here we are, double active skill again. It's like, all right, well, we got him down to 3 health bars. I think we're at a path here where I think we can actually get this done, right? So the key here isn't the greatest for me. And it is very important. Like if my LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta there does not get sealed, I think we do finish Metal Cooler Core for sure on this turn. But we got very unfortunate. So I opt to just grab some key there for healing. We drop the 3 STRs, which gets Vegeta into the 18 key. And then in Gogeta here is still significant because he's type disadvantage, but he has effective against all types. So he's still going to do good damage on this physical unit. And because we're double Whis here, we're really not going to be at risk of dying, right? So it's just a damage race at this point, and it's can I do enough? So I'm just hoping for as many crits, as many additionals as I can get here. So no crit there, but you can see he's really close. This additional from Vegeta is super clutch right here. I think we might even get a crit on it too. Let's see. Nope, we didn't crit on that one, but we've got him down to 1 health bar. So I'm thinking, all right, Ink Gogeta, just finish this off. Give me a double super, effective against all types, and I think we got it. So, all right, so it's only 2 mil, but we got the additional super, so very lucky. I'm like, all right, give me a crit. Give me a crit. Let's finish him off here. And I don't think it happens. No, he's got a sliver. So here's where it gets scary, guys. I have to go, and he gets super type disadvantage here. Thank goodness for double Whis. Because without double Whis, yeah, he took 80k with double Whis. We would have been absolutely incinerated there. So here's the thing. It's like I got to hope and pray here. He's only getting 1 attack in. So as long as that 1 attack isn't a super, we're fine. So there's a couple things that could happen, right? If he supers, I have a 50% chance to counter super it and win. A normal isn't going to take us out here. So provided he doesn't get a super through, and he normals, 138k, still pretty damn deadly, but now we get the 10 mil shot to finish him off. And I believe this is a 6-turn clear, and you have to just get it done with an 8. And this team does have all the typing. So this is a great 2-for-1 run here. So anyways, guys, let me know if this helps. Let me know how you're liking this run. If you've had any experience with it. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.